There's no place to escape to.
This is the last street.
On the left. That's when the cannibalism started.
What was that?
Right before we went on air, while the theme song was playing, we heard a very reassuring sound from our producer who said, "Oh shit, I just realized something." What was it?
I fixed it.
He fixed it. He fixed it.
Hey!
Welcome to
He fixed
Last
it.
Stream on the left, everybody.
That's right.
I'm Marcus. Sitting next to me is Ed Larson.
I'm big!
He's big. And we have joining us from an undisclosed location, because I could not be in the same room with him twice in 1 week, is Holden McNeely.
That's right. Last podcast on the left zone, Holden McNeely. You're welcome.
And Angelique on the chat said, the only thing I know about Holden is strictly from last podcast anecdotes, and I wouldn't have it any other way. You're going to learn a lot tonight.
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Where they? How they doing? What's going on? The top
There's a good neck lump for you right there.
Yeah. What was it? You got one drained recently, right?
No, I got a big one on my back. If you ever see me in person for a meet and greet or for I'm standing out front of your house for some reason, definitely give me a smack on the back because you'll feel a big old lump right in the center of my back.
Yeah, Holden's body is actively trying to escape it from Holden's body.
One little bump at a time.
Oh, man. Yeah, no, how is being gross? Is it going well? Is it?
So good, man. I just love it, man. It's Slime City over here. I'm going sicko mode, as the fuckface kids call it. And I'm loving it more and more every single day, man. We've been talking a lot. I've been getting into piss play. I've been getting all sorts of things these days, and it's just been a lot of fun. And I'm just really glad to have you guys have me be in a room away from you guys to do this tonight.
Get out of our lives.
So Henry is in Atlanta today. ATL. He's doing a dinner where he's eating humans. So, of course, we had Holden join us. This week, our mandate, we're trying something new. This is the first of many. This is our staff fix mandate. This is going to be videos from the Last Podcast Network staff, videos they've sent in, videos they want us to see, that they want you to see. And you're going to see them.
There's a bunch of sick fucks working here, man, if I may say so. You stay out of it, Marcus. You know,
I
you're
have
a
to.
good man, but I could say it. There are a bunch of sick fucks. All right?
Yeah, and I'm a bad man, and I'll
Shut up, Holden!
I forgot. You guys said be on the stream, do not say anything, and do not even look at the camera. I apologize.
No, I did get a fun peek into the world of Ed and Holden. I didn't mean to see, but I happened to look over. Holden wasn't hadn't joined us yet on the whole Zoom thing, and I accidentally looked over and I saw a peek into a 20-year relationship. There was just a very short text, just, please join the chat. Just please join the chat. Just talking to a small boy. Please join the chat. We need you. Please show up right now. Well, speaking of people we need our staff. We need our staff to give us videos. So let's do the first staff video. Let's see what they got for us.
All right.
Gurney here on the chat.
This is dispatch.
Oh, are you an officer?
I'm a dispatcher.
Oh, how are you tonight?
I'm fine.
Good. Don't laugh at me if I ask you a question.
Okay.
This is kind of stupid. But my friend wants to know if she could take one of the homeless men off the street and live with him. Would it be against the law?
If it would be against the law?
Uh-huh.
No, it's not.
If they had sex, would it be against the law?
No.
It wouldn't?
Not if they both agree.
Oh, that's great. Bye.
What a C word.
I love it. Well, I feel like maybe they're are we turning this homeless man into a sex worker illegally? I think is the idea there. Correct?
I mean, also, I'm not sure if it meant like, did she imply like, could they abduct?
Yeah,
a homeless man from the street?
The 911 operator should have asked more questions.
Right.
Yeah. Are they bleeding?
But the
Are
first
you
question is
bleeding?
how is this an emergency? That's the
Yeah.
first question. There's nothing emergent about this whatsoever.
Yeah, it's
You know
a
what I mean?
311 call. We know that.
Yeah.
It's yeah, no. You know, what do you do with the situation? Yeah, I hate that they, you know, the one thing is, I will say that this is like a shitty thing, you know, for them, for, you know, her to like find it so funny and all that.
Of
Like,
course.
you know, homeless
Right.
people need to have sex too, and they deserve a place to stay.
Yeah.
It's never illegal to take a shelter a homeless person. It's usually helpful.
Usually.
You ever call 911 when you didn't have to?
I never have.
I have. And you always start the conversation by saying, this is not an emergency, but I didn't know who else to call.
Wait, you did? Didn't you have to call 911 for that guy who took that bong rip at your apartment that one time in New York?
That's exactly. As soon as you said this is not an emergency, I remembered like, yes, I did have to call 911 once. There was this kid that this is like way before, like this, I was still working internet radio. Like this is like breakthrough radio days.
I still have that as your job on my phone.
Nice, good. But no, back when I worked for this internet station, Breakthrough Radio, and I hired a kid as like kind of an intern assistant, and he had just moved to Brooklyn. He had just moved to New York City, I think like a month before. Him and his girlfriend, like they were these small town kids from like Indiana. And he comes out with me, and we take him, and I was like, all right, let's fucking go out. Let's hang out. Let's get to know each other. Come on, fucker, let's go.
Yeah.
And so I take him out to Second Chance, and he looks
Second Chance Saloon. Second Chance Saloon, by the way, we should say the
R.I.P.
dive bar. And Mark, what you got like punched in the face there by a guy coming out of the bathroom.
Way to
one
bring
time
up
too,
the
right,
worst
Marcus?
times of our lives. What
Yeah.
do you, no. Didn't your dog die when you were young, Holden?
I never had a dog, or at least the dog never had me. I used to try to have dogs, and they'd always just go no. They literally would say the word no and walk out and go find another house to be a pet at. It was crazy.
No, this kid was doing Second Chance was like, it was a rough bar. Like, I love that place. It was one of my favorite bars in all of New York City. I did get headbutted there on my birthday.
Yes.
1 year.
And another time, some guy tried to fight me when I had a hernia, and you were about to kill that guy.
Yeah.
I remember. I was like, wow, Marcus is a close friend, apparently. I was like,
Yeah, he was trying to fuck with you.
yeah,
And
no,
like,
it was a good situation. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, we got to hear it's for life, I guess.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely. No, that was decided long ago. And also me and our friend Ragnar once almost got into a fight with a couple of French guys there. It's a very fight-heavy environment.
I remember one time
Yeah.
during the Super Bowl, the bartender there like made out with me, and then like I had to like push her out off of me, and then she punched another guy, and then me and the owner had to put her in a cab, and we're like, woof, what a night.
Fucking memories, bro. That is the shit. And by the way, sorry, Storyception. We went into Second Chance. Let's get back to the guy who took.
Oh, yeah, who's the guy? Yeah,
you call 911.
So this guy, he was like he was an intern, small town kid, and we get there and we run into, and these were like Christian kids, like very much Christian kids, and we run into my buddy, and he's wearing a Marduk t-shirt, and it is from the, I can't remember what the name of the album. I think the album is just called "Fuck Me Jesus," and it's got this great illustration of this naked woman, like bending over, shoving a cross up her own ass. And I'm like, dude, fucking awesome shirt. He's like, fuck yeah. Yeah, it was Lenny. Great dude. These kids, like their eyes just keep getting wider and wider. And so finally, me and my girlfriend at the time take them back. I was like, hey, let's go back to, to our place. Like, let's get high. Let's get to know each other.
Yeah.
So we took them back to the little back house where all this shit started. The weird, it's like you go through this long hallway, this long dark hallway, and then it's just like
I love that
black.
place.
And it looked like a witch's house.
Yeah,
Like it looked
yeah,
like a
yeah.
witch's gingerbread house. And inside, the floors were slanted. This kid's just getting more and more afraid. And then we bring out Butterball.
Yeah.
Which Butterball was the biggest, best bong in existence. It got you really fucking high.
It was awesome, man. So many good memories of that giant bong, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the bong that the guy broke and I took his shoes.
That's right. Yeah, that seems fair as well.
Yeah. But yeah, this kid, I don't know if he'd ever really smoked weed before. He seemed like he didn't really, he seemed very nervous, but he took, you ever seen somebody who like didn't know that what they were doing take like the biggest bong rip of their entire life?
Yeah.
He did that.
That happened to a friend of mine who wanted to go to the hospital, and I had to just talk him out of it.
I tried talking this kid out because he took the bong rip and then his eyes just like, and then he just leaned back and went comatose, like totally comatose. Dude wouldn't talk, wouldn't move, wouldn't do anything. And it was his girlfriend that convinced, she started going, Michael, oh my God. And so she's freaking out on him. And then it was like me and my girlfriend at the time we were like kind of going through a goth thing. So we're all dressed in black. And we're like these two goblins trying to convince him like everything is fine. He's been hanging out with fucking metalheads and Satanists all night. He doesn't know what the fuck to do. And so I had to call like 911. I was like, my father was like, there's a guy at my house. He's too high. His girlfriend is forcing me to call you. I'm sorry. I'm sure he's fine, but can you send someone out to pick him up? And they're like, all right, fine. And so they finally get, and I'm just sitting there waiting now. I was like, okay, go hide the bong, go hide the weed, like it'll be fine.
Yeah.
And then so like the paramedics show up and I open the door and they look at me and I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Just come in. And of course, like the thing is what this guy didn't realize is that he was putting himself into a far greater nightmare because this was in Bushwick. This was 228.5 Bowram Street.
So he had to go to Woodhull?
He had to go to Woodhull.
Oh my God. I mean,
so this guy's
classic,
the highest he's ever been, and they wheel in and they have to, they're by law, or by, what do you call it, policy, they strapped him in to this fucking gurney. They strapped him in and they wheeled him out, and then they took him to Woodhull, which is one of the worst hospitals in all of New York City.
America, I think.
Yeah, the old joke is that if you get shot in the lobby, in the waiting room of Woodhull, they call an ambulance to a different hospital.
Call a cab.
Yes.
Call a cab.
And by the way, Ed Larson and I lived across the street from Woodhull, and it was literally the worst neighborhood and apartment I've ever lived in my entire life.
Oh, yeah. No, it was definitely
insane.
like, we would come home and there'd be like bullet holes in our front door. Not to our apartment, but to the door to our building.
Yeah.
Right,
You know,
right.
it's
But
fine.
what's great is I was so gross that like no one fucked with us. You know what I mean?
They threw
were
eggs
just-
at you and Henry. Remember,
Yes,
it was
they
like
did throw eggs at-
It was like October 2nd, and they threw eggs at Holden and Henry. And they're like,
That's a
Halloween,
fun-
motherfucker.
That's a fun bedside child's game. And Ed told me, or Henry told me this. He was like, "Yeah, they throw eggs around Halloween." I was like, "I've never heard of that. That's insane." And then I'm walking home with Henry one night, and all of a sudden, pap, 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 pap. And we just go run. And we start running down the street. Only with Henry. Henry was so hilariously harassed this entire time. Hi, Lexi.
Hi, Lexi.
Good to see you.
Good to see
You're
you.
live
Lexi.
on last stream. Yeah, there you go. All right, we're live on a last stream on the left right. All right, now she's on her hands and knees crawling like an army person. Now she's got down on her hands and knees.
So
But yeah,
funny.
that kid showed back up at my house. Like, I mean, he disappeared after that.
I mean, of course.
He did not call me. Like, I
Well,
tried
he went
getting
to
a hold of him.
Woodhull, so hopefully he's alive.
He did, but he disappeared from the job. Like, he was supposed to show up like that Monday. He just disappeared, and he showed up on my front door like a week later to get his glasses or something. And I was like, so, Woodhull, it was bad, wasn't it? And he was like, yeah, it was really bad. I was like, you shouldn't have gone, should you? He goes, no, I shouldn't have gone. I was
We
like,
begged you. We begged you.
yeah, I was like, we did. We begged you. He was like,
What
I
a
kept telling him,
horrible-
like, you do not know where you're going. You have no idea where you're going from here. This is a very nice place to be really high. But no, that kid, Lord knows what happened to him.
If you're in the chat, let's go ahead and say hi.
Oh, Baba Yaga's intern said that they visited a friend at Woodhull. His liver was failing, and he raved about the care in the ICU.
Okay.
Maybe they're getting their act together. Enough stories like this. This is why you tell stories like this.
Yeah, so they know.
So they eventually stop killing people.
I tell stories to make people fall asleep when I
Oh.
don't like them and I don't want to talk to them anymore.
Let's watch another video.
It was Holden's video.
I don't give a shit. This is very important.
But you could easily hurt someone.
That's the idea. It's true what they say. Smoking's bad for your health, especially when it's your own flesh you're smoking.
You mean he tried to kill you? Incredible. Is it okay for me to wear my shoes in here?
I don't give a shit. To the ancient Mayans, this was the most important religious icon in existence. It possesses special magical powers.
Oh, fuck.
Because of global warming, the ice caps are receding, and then they'll be back. It could be the end of civilization as we know it. Horrible, but we have to face facts. Suck on this.
Don't stand a chance.
Just shut the fuck up and listen to me.
I'm no longer Ammon. He's eating shit in hell right now.
All right. So a little
What
bit of a
was
tee up
that?
on that.
What-
So that was one of the Devilman OVAs. So Wizards of the Bruiser just did our episode on Devilman, and the OVAs are like kind of independent, like kind of standalone movies. And, you know, to apply to like the edgier American, you know, they're really trying to get across like anime is for adults. It's for badasses.
Oh,
Like,
that
back
was
in
an
the
actual
90s.
that was an actual release. That wasn't like somebody. That wasn't YouTube
No.
poop. That wasn't someone
That was
fucking
the
around.
English. That was the English dub of one of the Devilman OVAs that they changed the lines of all throughout it to make it more edgy for American audiences back when it was like Akira, Ghost in the Shell. We don't fuck with you with anime. We fucking rip your dick off with anime. So that was like the edgier thing. And also, I've got a kind of a video to accompany that next. So Devilman's actually quite amazing. Check out Devilman Crybaby on Netflix. It's if you want to see some fucking ripping demons fucking and sucking each other, all sorts of good shit like that. And Go Nagai wrote Devilman as a reaction. He wanted to make the bad guy the hero because he was being persecuted in Japan for his previous work, which was called Harenchi Gakuen. Go Nagai is amazing, by the way. It did Mazinger Z, Cutie Honey, and Devilman. But his first big work was Harenchi Gakuen, which is translates to Shameless School. And he got a lot of people upset about him. It's about horny teachers and the children that fight back against them. And that's the tee up for this next clip. This is the intro to the anime.
Okay.
This came out in 1970. Those are the school children. That's the horny teacher.
Jesus Christ.
And she's crucified! And this is a comedy. Conservative Japanese culture very upset about this.
Was this a children's show?
Kinda. It's about teenage rebellion and horny teachers. See that I don't know what it is.
Like 25 years after Hiroshima.
Yeah. So, anyways.
I feel like
So,
the cops
yeah.
are gonna come.
Yeah. What did you just do to us?
Yeah.
Like, did you
I'm
just?
here to.
You got that off of YouTube, right? Like, you
Yeah,
didn't
that was
go like
fully
on
off
the
of
dark
YouTube.
web. That was
Yeah,
awful. That was horrible. That was.
There you go. But Marcus, he received a lot of persecution for that initial brilliant work, and so he created Devilman to make the evil Devilman the protagonist, and God is the villain, which set us up for future anime works such as Neon Genesis Evangelion and the like. But it was great. He was like, "I'll show you who the good guy is. I'm not the devil here." Even though I made this very horny thing about, originally I think it was set in elementary school originally, but we don't even have to get into that.
So-
Regardless.
I just don't understand. Like, so were all the teachers racial stereotypes? Like, because they were all racial. Like,
They looked very.
I guess we'll have to find out by playing it over again. Hit it, Eric.
Man, no.
Yeah, anyway, so I just wanted to educate you guys, you know what I mean? And let you guys know how education works or whatever.
Man, thank you, Holden. Thank you. I just can't believe, like, watching that. It's just like, yeah, that guy's, he's a monster, obviously. He created that. That came out of his brain. But, like, there was a TV station that said, yeah, put it on the air.
Yeah.
They were like, you know what? Let's see what the second episode has.
I feel like we need. I feel like the show can really grow. Like.
Oh, it was the Seinfeld of Japan at its time. Well, because the upskirt shot. I wish I should have put this video in. There's a gasoline commercial where a woman her skirt keeps billowing up, and they keeps getting a bit of her underwear panties in the shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that created the forever trend in Japan of the "oops, my skirt popped up" moment that you see in so much horny Japanese media, because they had such a conservative culture all throughout the years that it just caught on like wildfire. And then he was like, I'm gonna make this horny teacher student school thing. It's a comedy. They loved it. Marcus, you're happy I did this right now. This is one of your favorite things ever.
I just can't believe they crucified a woman in the opening credits.
What was that part? That's the crazy part. Yeah, that's so insane.
And
That's
she was
the end.
And she was naked.
It's over at that point.
And she was naked as well.
Yes.
But no nipples.
Yeah, no.
Of course not, because that would have been a bridge too
Offensive.
far.
Yeah,
that would have been offensive.
Across too far, yes. So go Nagai, shout outs to Devilman, dude. Check out our fucking Devilman episode, dude. I'm promoting like a motherfucker, dude. Check out Brighter Side too, whatever. You know what I mean? Or whatever.
Yeah, thanks
dude.
for the plug, buddy.
Yeah.
You're welcome, bro.
And for all that, the chat, Holden gave you a big fat fucking nerd alert for all that shit. And Britt from the chat says, I never want to hear Holden say the word panties ever again.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's happening, Britt? How you doing?
Panties
yeah,
is
there you
also
go.
the way Holden breathes.
I am starting to sweat profusely for literally no reason. So
You
we're
really
getting into
are.
that part of the night. Yeah,
Why?
it's the red wine. I think it's the red wine and the lack of any sort of oversight to my physical well-being.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The road, it does it to you. I'm going to start running again. I'm going to get back to up to a half marathon again.
That's
for
great.
sure.
Yeah, it is interesting how waxy you appear right now.
Yes, absolutely. Like, like you could literally, like my, you know what it is? It's like I'm the dude at the end of Indiana Jones: The Raiders of the Lost Ark, and it's all just about to start like falling off of me. Yeah.
Please.
From Luke in the chat says, saw a dude at Full Terror Assault. That's an extreme metal fest in the cornfields of Illinois.
Cool.
He won a gravy chug contest.
Badass.
And was already wasted. He became completely dehydrated. I saw him in a ditch when help came. Looked like rigor mortis had set in. No hospitals anywhere close. So he was life-flighted. And that is an expensive ambulance ride.
Is he trying to say that's what I look like right now?
No, he's
like
trying
that
to
guy?
say, compare it to the asshole that got too high at my fucking apartment many years ago.
Yeah.
But you do also look like that you won a gravy chugging contest. All right, let's see another video. Michelle.
Shout out Michelle.
Don't go nowhere. That's why he got smacked, cook. He tried to bend the corner, nigga wasn't going nowhere. Nigga was spinning right there in the middle of the street, so. Oh, shit, cook. Goddamn. Oh, shit, soda, cook. Hey, cook, we got the goddamn. Cook, we got the goddamn miniature car here, so. What the fuck going on, cook? Only in Cleveland, so. Cook, that bitch running. Oh, shit, he slide that bitch, soda, cook. That bitch running off of 3 AAA batteries, so. That bitch running off of vegetable oil. Power steering.
I was like, why is he spinning out? What's he doing? What's he going on? Oh no, he needed to find out the details of the car crash.
What a wonderful turn of events. Talk about turning a frown upside down.
Oh my God, that was
That
great.
beautiful, Michelle.
That's the thing
you,
that makes me
Michelle.
want to, every now and again, I just want to be in the cut. Because
Yeah.
that's what you see when you're in the cut.
Yeah, man, I love Cleveland. Have y'all ever been to Cleveland?
I haven't. I really want to go.
Cleveland's one of my favorite cities in America.
Really?
I absolutely love Cleveland.
There's great spaghetti, great cheeseburgers, and punk rock.
Yeah.
What else do you need?
I've seen some amazing shows in Cleveland. The record stores in Cleveland are among the best in America.
Wow.
The absolute best in America, Cleveland. Like there's a experimental record store called Bent Crayon Records. It's one of the best record stores. It's one of my top 5 favorite record stores in all of the country.
You know, you stay out of the lake.
Yeah.
And the river as well.
Yeah.
Stay
Yeah.
out of the river, stay out of the lake.
Highly polluted.
Bodies of water.
Yeah,
all
It
bodies
caught-
of water.
It caught fire. Burn on, baby.
Yeah.
All right.
Cuyahoga.
Some say it's just a puddle of gasoline.
Oh, wow. Update about the gravy, man. Dude made it back at 6 a.m. from the hospital and was partying again at 6 a.m.
Wow.
He won the competition again this year, assumedly
Wow.
still in debt from his ambulance from last year.
Oh, God, imagine getting airlifted over gravy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I remember when I was at the top of this mountain with Henry. I know we talk about it a lot, but that when I found out that to get a helicopter up there, it'd be $75,000
To get to the helicopter.
to get a helicopter rescue from the top of a mountain.
My God, that when you guys were up in Hawaii?
Yeah.
Wow.
So you never go to the top of a mountain.
So wait, does that mean that you guys were like, send a fucking helicopter? I'm done. It's over. Let's get out. And like Henry was trying to call it
I
like
was
an
basically
Uber.
in the fetal position, and I was like, I don't think I can move anymore. Then the guy's like, a helicopter ride, $75,000. I was like, oh well, I'll be skipping my way down the mountain.
Dude, that's good. Dude, my brother got helicoptered off of a mountain when he broke his back skiing.
How much did that cost? Did you talk to him about it?
I think it costs a lot. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know, though. You know what I mean? They don't talk money with me often. You know what I mean? Just the whole family, right?
They don't want you to know how much they
yeah.
have.
Yeah, they moved. I think they've been moving into a smaller house when I come home for the holidays to try to convince me that they have less. You know what I mean?
In Iceland, what they do, because they have to rescue people all the fucking time. Their New Year's Eve celebrations, or we spent New Year's Eve there once.
Very
it's
cool.
fucking insane. Their New Year's Eve celebrations are all based around fireworks, like all across the country, and all the entire city of Reykjavik is just fireworks constantly everywhere all the time.
That's awesome.
And they use the sale of fireworks on New Year's Eve to pay for all of their rescue operations throughout the year because there's so many dumb fucking tourists that get stuck on top of mountains.
Brilliant.
Absolutely brilliant.
Fucking brilliant.
Yeah, they use alcohol. The reason why liquor there is so expensive because they use it to keep all of their roads nicely paved and clean. And their roads are immaculate.
They clean the roads with, like,
Taxes.
Sambuca? Oh.
So it's so expensive. The taxes.
Oh, okay,
They
yes,
tax
the
the shit out of the
taxes,
alcohol
okay,
and
okay.
use the taxes and the alcohol to pay for the roads.
Gotcha. Rock and roll, man.
Yeah,
they
they
should
know.
do that with weed in this fucking country.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, would be nice.
It'd be nice. What do you think, Holden?
I think, you know what I mean? You really need to start taxing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what do you think about taxes? Come on,
Oh,
Holden. Give me your
dude.
opinion about
Oh, it's-
taxes.
1%. Let's talk about the 5%. How fucking dumb those fucks are. You know what I mean? You're 5%. You want to be 1%? You're a dog. You're an animal. You know what I mean? Tax them the most, but tax the 1% the least because they can, you know what I mean? Elon or whatever. You know what I mean? And X,
You
which
make
is
a lot
real
of
bad.
sense. I feel so much smarter.
I feel like we got some policies. Like when I run for office many years from now, I think you're going to be my top policy advisor.
Well, that's the thing, dude. If you want me to fucking filibuster a motherfucker, dude, I could just literally say shit like that for literally 4 days straight.
No.
I've done it before. You
One
know
of
what I
our
mean?
all-time classics is Holden Talks for 30 minutes. That's still
Yeah,
one
there
of
you
the
go.
best. I still consider that one of the best things I've ever been a part of.
The crowning
go.
achievement. People still write in. I've seen comments on the roundtable page and stuff being like, I finally got through it. I finally sat down and made like my partner listen to it on a road trip or whatever. You know what I mean? And they struggled. And I think it's like a good challenge. It's kind of like its own little mini gold star challenge. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's yeah.
It's like having a haunted house in your brain.
Just let it in. Let it in.
And apparently, people have made it like their birthing playlist. They just play that like to get the child out.
Yeah, it just starts running like an antelope.
All right. Let's see another staff video. Madeline.
It's just scary. That's scary.
I put a giant rocket motor in a 12-foot skeleton to see what happens.
Awesome.
Mr. Skellybones launch in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy Halloween!
What a phenomenal tradition.
Awesome.
Yeah!
Nice. All right, go on. For a second, I was like, is it just going to go right back down to the ground? That's what it almost looked like.
Bone rocket.
That's great.
Funny, that's actually how I masturbate now.
I also had a sex thing to say. I was like, so they all fucked after this, right? They all just like had crazy sex after this.
Yeah, out on the tarmac in the desert.
Oh, yeah.
It's hypnotizing.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Marcus, you love bones.
Yeah.
Is that approval? Do you like that?
I mean, those are all, it's all plastic.
It's all plastic.
Yeah,
yes,
so it's like, I mean, if it was an actual human skeleton, like, I mean, not that that wasn't cool. It was cool.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I like it. I like people shooting things. I love rockets. I used to build rockets when I was a kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I used to be one of those kids that would build the model rockets with the, the actual engines on them, set
I
them
tried.
up.
They never worked.
You never got them down?
I could never get one in the air.
I got 2 out of 3.
Okay,
There was
great.
there was one, the big one that I tried, that was just big. I called it Big Black because it was just this giant black. I just was lazy with painting it, and I just fucking
I called
slathered it in
something
black.
Big Black in my day, but it wasn't a skeleton.
What was it?
Or a
Holden?
rocket.
What was it?
It was a big man's cock.
Come.
Oh my God.
No, I would like. I mean, if you what would be great is if you just got a big basket full of bones. Doesn't matter what kind of bones they are.
Yeah.
And then you just put a rocket on that. You shoot that up into the air.
Bones everywhere.
But then you put explosives inside of the basket. So once it shoots up into the air, it's like a bone firework. And it just once it shoots up into the air, it explodes, and then bone shards just fly everywhere.
And then you spend years finding them again and doing it again.
Oh my God, that's amazing! It's a new Thanksgiving tradition.
Oh, speaking of, how's the digging going these days, Marcus?
I finally have a garden.
Yeah.
I have dirt all my own. I spent all weekend in my dirt. I dug so many holes. I dug 6
great.
holes.
All right.
I dug 6 holes to plant 6 plants. And then I spent 20 minutes just
Touching the dirt.
touching the dirt, just smoothing out the dirt. I'd
That's
smooth
nice.
out the dirt. I'd make the dirt into little piles, and I'm making little mounds that I'm gonna put wildflowers on, and then I turn on the sprinkler system, and the dirt turns into mud, and then I got mud, but then on the other hand, what I'm also doing is I'm going to the garden store and I'm buying like nice dirt. I've never in my life, in my life bought or experienced nice dirt, like fancy dirt. It's incredible. It's like the cocaine of dirt.
Oh, wow.
I smell it and I feel it, and it's warm. When you open up the bag, it's warm. I don't know why it's like warm dirt.
Yep.
And it feels so incredibly natural.
It's like
real.
fluffy. It's like a pillow. Because I've been getting it. I have a little balcony. I've been making little plants, put little plants out there.
You've
you know
been
what
getting
I mean?
in dirt lately too?
Yeah, I've been getting a little bit into some dirt too. I'm potting stuff though. I'm not living like a dirt of riches like he is. You know what I mean? He's just got dirt as far as the eye can see. It's because the eye can't really see past the wooden fence that he's enclosed in. But I've got little pot, I'm making little plants and I'm playing with the dirt. And when he plays with the dirt, you know what I mean? And I was like, someday this will be your dirt, to Winnie. And she's just like, I fucking hate your ass, dude. I can't wait to start smoking cigarettes, bro. And I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? I mean, the kids vape nowadays. You might want to get into that, but I'll show you how to smoke cigarettes. So then I've been showing her how to smoke cigarettes. She's like going to be the coolest elementary school, pre-K student on the block, dude. She's already been able to smoke about like a fourth of a Newport.
That's fucking great, man. I'm so proud of her. She's so smart. My dirt is all full of spiders these days. I don't know if it's for Halloween, but all the dirt in my house is just the spiders made it a home.
Yeah, my dirt's full of spiders too. But that's the great thing though, is that when you come across the dirt spiders, you say hello.
I know, but your dirt's outside.
Oh, okay.
My dirt's in the house.
Your dirt's in the house, and you guys. But then you just say hello. They're fine. They're spiders.
Yeah, the spider is the friend. That's
I got the jumping spiders.
Mm-hmm.
They're black with red butts.
Okay.
And they're very big, and they jump, and they're torturing Julie because they're right next to her desk. And so she's trying to work, and spiders are jumping on her desk, and she's screaming, and she's texting me, you come here, you got to kill the spiders. I'm like, I'm working.
Right.
And so,
and also you should text her the spiders are the friend.
The spider, she captured the spiders and released the spider, which I always thought was you kill it. In my mind,
you
just
I know.
kill
It's
the
like,
spider.
what are we, Gandhi? Like, what are we doing?
She released the spider, and then another spider came. Well, you would have killed the first one. The second one probably wouldn't have came.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, show him who's boss. Put it on a fucking nail. Put it on use it as decoration.
Crucify the
Also,
spider.
we got some Halloween spiders in our house, and then the other spiders started showing up after we got those spiders. So I thought they think they want some friends. But either way, my fucking life sucks.
Elvira's wife says, I want to see Marcus in a gardening hat. I don't have a gardening hat.
You gotta get a bad burn if you don't get a hat.
I got a cap.
Okay.
Yeah. No. I don't go outside. I got a cap. It's the cap. It's 4 High Point cap. It's the cap that the ranch we have caps made back at the ranch.
That's nice.
Yeah, so it's like the family cap. It's just got a 4 on it. Yeah. And that's my gardening hat. And Jennifer asked, what's Ed gonna nerd out on? What do you got?
This is a Care Bear t-shirt.
That's nice.
Yeah, no, this is a stick. It's Baby Tugs. Shout out to Preston Klein for sending me a Baby Tugs t-shirt. Baby Tugs was my stuffed animal as a kid, and I left him at a Showbiz Pizza, and I was complaining about On the Brighter Side, and he found this Baby Tugs t-shirt, and he sent it to me. So I am nerding out on, I love my Care Bears, I love happiness, I love togetherness, and caring for my bears. And so I am Baby Tugs today, and it is keeping me strong. There you go! I nerded out! You
love a Baby Tugs. But horny school children show. Let's watch it again.
I hope you're happy.
Dick Rowley saying Marcus digging out a mouse graveyard. I'm not digging out a mouse graveyard, although that does sound really nice.
Yeah.
You
can make little tombstones out of rocks. I know you got lots of extra rocks.
I do got a lot because I got a pretty good rock collection. I've actually been wondering what to do if I'm going to put my rock collection in the garden.
And you can start painting on the R.I.P. Mickey, R.I.P. Minnie, R.I.P. whatever famous mouse there is. So Mighty Mouse.
You know what?
Not so Mighty Mouse.
Actually, yeah.
That could be good. Mighty Mouse one could have like a little hand coming out of the ground. Yeah.
The next mouse I kill, I will bury.
Oh, that's great. What would you do with the last one? Just eat it?
I'll throw him in the fucking garbage.
What do you do? There's so many mice in the garbage.
What about? I mean, I could have burned him. I could have cremated him.
Yep. But who's got the time?
I did that day.
Marcus does.
I did. Yeah, I had that. I had time that day. Another stat pick. Let's see it.
Oh boy, April hit it.
This patient came in my office with severe ocular irritation and foreign body sensation. As you can see, she is a false eyelash wearer and a prime example of why eye doctors do not recommend false eyelashes because people do not clean them properly.
Ugh.
Looking at the base of the lashes, look at all the damage to her natural lashes, all the follicles that you can see, and also all the buildup of bacteria. I can also see early signs of Demodex, which are eyelash mites.
It's awful.
Eyelash mites?
Let's take a peek underneath the lashes.
But that's
now
why if you
can
keep
see
them
why this
in,
patient
right?
was suffering from so much irritation. Once we removed the lashes and did a really good lid hygiene routine, the patient got much better immediately.
Yeah.
Screw you, April.
I used to fuck, so I love this kind of shit. I used to fuck with like the cool kids in class because I had contacts. So if I would try to get someone to look at me in like class in like high school, and I'd pull out like a sheet of paper or a credit card, and I'd just start rubbing the edge against my eye just to fuck with them. Because it would rub on the eye, on the contact. It was great. And they would just be like, oh, and I'd be like, yeah, fucker, welcome to my world. Nobody likes me. You know what I mean?
That's great.
Didn't they have to teach you how to talk to people when you got to college?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I had a speaking coach. And they were just like, yeah, you can't just yell obscenity and, yeah, exactly. Unfortunately, rest in peace, Mr. Pfiffer. I'm sorry that I talked to you until you blew your brains out, but honestly, you shouldn't have let me give you that loaded gun as a gift. That was a weird gift to accept for me. You know what I mean? So, but either way,
You used to dress like a vampire and chase cars, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was a child, it's just kind of like. But the funny thing is, like with that story, so yes, I used to dress like a vampire and hide in the bushes and wait for cars to pass my house and run across the front yard and see if I could scare them, see if I could get close enough to the car to see their frightened look. Yeah. Usually they laughed or something like that. The funny thing is, though, like I lived on a side road right by a cul-de-sac. So we're talking about just like 4 neighbors that I was doing this to. Not like a busy street. You know what I mean? It was only like, this wasn't like a so anyway, until my dad. Yeah, I've classically talked about this. My dad had to sit me down and explain what being weird was. And he was like, what you're doing is weird. And I was like, what's that? And he had to explain the concept of weirdness to me.
And now you've made a career out of it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, and I also you've always said that, but I've never asked the follow-up question of like, was the tone like bad? Like, was he saying like this is bad weird? Or was
I think he was saying like stop dressing like a vampire in front of my house and trying to like fuck with our neighbors because it's like making me really sad because like I like football and like basketball. You know what I mean?
This is not
like,
in the parenting books.
Yeah, he was like, this is like, I want you to ride a bike to the friend's house and play basketball, like my brother was doing, right?
I was about to ask, like, did you ever get why can't you be more like your brother?
Oh my God! The last time my dad was in town, this is like real talk right here. He was watching his football game on TV, and when he was here, and he was just like, and when he was tossing a ball with me back and forth, he was like, maybe he'll be she'll be a sports star like her brother or like her uncle, and I was just like, I fucking hope not. And I just, you know what I mean? Because I turned into high school me while they were in town. So.
Yeah, my parents used to always ask me why I couldn't be more like my brother, and I was an only child. There we go. All right, these are jokes.
I love it. Non-existent. It's good.
Another video.
Ian's not a scary name. It doesn't work.
Ooh. I've
been watching a lot of Russian cartoons lately.
Yeah, me too.
They're great.
Yeah, they're incredible. Similar algorithm. This is just nice.
Yeah. I think I saw this last night when I was sleeping.
Hello. A delicious luncheon.
This puts the true in True Noble.
Seems like somebody's going to have some steamed hams.
Steamed hams? Aurora Borealis. This part of the country. This time of day.
Localized entirely in your kitchen.
What, can I see it?
He's gonna go back to the lines and get a new one. It's Krusty!
Wow, it's kind of his Krusty. It's kind of his Krusty burger.
Is this Simpsons?
Yes.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh my God!
Did you know that, Marcus?
Yeah, of course. I did, from the moment he walked into I knew it was steamed hams from the moment he walked in the door. I'm just stretching my calf muscles.
Yes.
This is unbelievable.
I love it.
I'm very impressed by this.
Despite the fact that they're obviously grilled.
Whoa.
It's an Albany expression.
You fucking know it by heart.
I know. I can tell you this entire.
It's so good. I mean, it's such a good, one of the best episodes of Simpsons and television ever.
Seymour, you steam a good ham.
Man, great stuff. Thank you. That was great.
Loved it.
Oh, my
Absolutely
God.
loved it.
All right,
Almost
but I
makes
want to
you
see that.
Wish you were in Russia.
I want to see that eyeball clip again. Can we get that back on?
April, I gotta tell you, good job. Like that hit because I'm a bit of a connoisseur in the gross out videos, and man, you hit. That was
My
just
thing
the
is,
right spot. That was just
I feel
right. That was what? Wonderful.
I feel like that person literally just like left their eyelash extensions on for days.
And
though.
just kept
Like,
gluing it.
Or maybe we.
Kept gluing it back on or something. It
Yeah,
was just
if you're gonna have
gross.
fucking glue mites in your eyeball, like you kept it in too long. You know what I mean? It's for one night only. All right. And then you have a lascivious night with a man who claims to be an affluent rich man, but he's probably just some fucking flavor of the week, drifter. You know what I mean? And then you get your nut off or you get your hole clogged and then you take the things out. I mean, it's classic.
You're right.
Why are you guys just staring at me?
Let's see another video. We got more from the staff?
We do.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is an AI test.
An AI
Oh.
test.
Oh, okay. Cool. That's fun. Okay.
Oh, this is incredible.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's good. Oh, what am I eating my wife's pussy?
All right. Whoa. Whoa. Hey,
That's that's cool.
Oh, yes. Where's your sister? Oh, man.
These are incredible.
Wow. Oh, that's cool because that's the real guy up top.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's very cool.
Oh, wow.
Oh, fun for him, man.
Very
Love
nice. Very nice. That was better than the new Exorcist movie.
Did you go see it?
Yeah, I went.
You
and
saw it already?
Yeah. It was. I almost liked part of it.
All
And then
right, then I'm not going to go because this Saturday I'm supposed to go with Jackie to see Eras in the movie theater, and we were going to maybe do Swift or Assist where we see Exorcist after Eras, but maybe we won't do that.
No, it was nice. On Sunday, I went and saw House of a Thousand Corpses. They re-released it for the 20th anniversary, and that was a lot of fun.
I would imagine
Oh,
so.
absolutely. Yeah, all the rapes and all that stuff, right?
No, that was it. The rapes are in Devil's Rejects.
Yeah, there was.
Oh,
actually,
Devil's
yeah,
Rejects. That was a corpse. I'm sorry. I got
Yeah,
my
it's-
fucking...
Yeah, it was one of those things where I was like, okay, are there? And then I remembered, no, they just kill people.
Yeah,
Nah,
they
it's
just kill
just
people.
Devil's
They just kill people.
Yeah. No, you're thinking of Devil's Rejects.
Yeah, which is a
Totally.
very upsetting movie.
It's a very upsetting movie.
Devil's Rejects is more upsetting to me than House of a Thousand Corpses.
Oh, yeah. House of a Thousand Corpses is just good, clean fun.
I loved House of a Thousand Corpses, but I think it would be a better movie if they didn't have the supernatural shit at the end.
Yeah, it would have been much
I think that
better.
if it was just scary, like people in the fucking woods.
Yeah, Yeah, Texas
It's
Chainsaw
always-
Massacre type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always the complaint is like kind of that ending was sort of like, kind of thrown together. It felt like a little bit, but it was really, because the scariest thing, I mean, Henry's always talked about that. The scariest thing is like seeing a random like motel or something in the middle of nowhere and just being like, wow, somebody could just be like, and the whole part where she runs out of the house and the car just happens to be the truck happens to be passing at the exact right time.
Yeah,
and it's just incredibly real. That's the fun of it.
That's what makes it so scary. Man, I remember when I was in jail for a couple days, the guy who was above me in my bunk one night, he leaned over. He hadn't talked to me in 3 days, and he leans over in the middle of the night and he's like, "You ever see Devil's Rejects?" And I was like, "Yeah, actually, I just saw it in the theater." He's like, "That's one of the best movies I've ever seen." And I was like, "Cool, man. I'm Ed. Whatever you need, you let me know."
I'm here, bro. I'm here. That's the only. Did you ever further conversations after that?
Oh, he also told me that he wets the bed, and I asked him if he wanted to switch so I could be on top, and he said no. And then,
Did you ever find out what he was in for?
No, we don't. You don't talk about that. Surprisingly enough,
really.
Well, I tried not to.
Well, probably unless you get like really close.
But we were
right?
in the non-violent area, so it was.
Okay.
He probably just stole some shit, and he was a fucked up guy.
Yeah, I understand now.
Yeah,
but
I did see one person I knew in there, and I was like, "Hey, how's it going? Good to see you again." Because we used to work. I used to drive him up for work, and then he's like, "You don't know me in here," and I said, "Okay, no problem."
It seems like he knew some rules that you didn't.
Right.
And he had learned those rules the hard way. Let's see another staff pick.
Yes, all right, Eric. Okay.
100均で見つけたプニプニお尻シールを改造して人工おなら装置を作ります。
I want to
ま
know
ず
less.
自分の写真を撮って印刷。切ったものがこち
Oh
らで
yeah,
す。
I've seen this one.
次に自分にお尻シールを貼り付け、
Ah,
そこにストローをねじ込みます。エアダスターを用意し、お尻に埋め込んだストローと連結したら完成です。早速エアダスターを押してみましょう。エクセレント。大切な人への贈り物におすすめです。
What I'm talking about, man. And this just goes back to the work of Go Nagai and how brilliant the Japanese can be when they put their minds to things. It's beautiful. I mean, it's a brilliant culture. I need to get over there very badly.
I'd love to have a little rubber butt that you could just
all day long.
You could just
slap
squeeze it.
You flick it. You fucking put your pencils in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything you need.
Just
paper clips.
Wait. You're forgetting the most important part. You can set fire to your enemies with it.
At what point does like the butt that you have, at what size does it become like a weird thing to have?
Oh, what size?
Like what size does the weird butt, like, the little
Okay,
butts?
hell yeah.
Like those are little butts. Little soft squeeze, funny novelty. At what size does having a butt like that, at what size does it become odd?
Bigger than a garage door?
I was thinking more like a cake.
Well, we have
Or like
opinions.
a dog's ass.
Yeah, dog's ass.
Yeah,
that's
dog's
really
ass.
nice. I love a dog's ass.
Medium-sized dog's ass. Sorry, dogs come in so many different sizes. Not like a tiny whatever dog. Like a girthy one. Yeah.
Big girthy dog. That's what
The
we
kind
need.
that you look at and you're like, I could get down with it. I could see it in a way that is dark and unnatural.
Finish the thought.
I'm holding it. I like fucking dogs. There you go.
$9.99. You get like 8 of them.
$9.99. Well, if any of you were looking for a Christmas gift for me,
we could all chip in and we can get you a butt each.
Yeah.
It's $1
Throw
a
a
butt.
dollar on it. Yeah.
$1 butt. That'd be great. Everyone chip in, please. All right. How many more staff videos we got?
Oh, thank God.
Head researcher.
More Russian.
I'd like to strike it. Yes,
It's French. It's French.
Pitton, pitton, pitton up. Please, 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 strike me. Please, 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 strike me.
What Simpsons episode is this?
Please, strike me here on my ball. Strike here, strike here, and here. Please.
Oh, why is Henry missing this?
It will be wonderful. Yes, yes.
Hell yeah, man.
This is incredible.
Nice.
Absolutely stunning.
I was like the French.
Amazing. Amazing. It honestly reminds me of our last night in Pittsburgh on the tour. We went to this gay bar called Lucky's after the show. It was me and Jackie, Jake, and MJ. Some friends of ours were with us, and we were at this gay bar. But it was like in Pittsburgh, it's like you go back in time, and it was you could smoke in the bar. It was cash only, full on. There's this old lady working the bar. She looked at me like I was making. When I asked for a tequila soda, she treated me like I was asking for a high-end cocktail. She was like, "Tequila what?" I was like, "Soda water?" Let's put soda water in it. And there was an upstairs, and there was like a back area people were smoking and stuff. There was an upstairs. Jake's like, "I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna kind of see what's going on." He walks upstairs. He immediately walks back down, just muttering, "Dicks, dicks." I've never seen so many dicks. So I was like, "What's upstairs, Jake?" He was like, "You have to go see." So later, have some more drinks. Me, Jackie, some friends, we go upstairs to see. We got to go upstairs at Lucky's, right? And we walk upstairs. On the left, there's a very brightly lit room people are hanging out in. I don't understand that. It was like a holding room. But if you walked a few more steps up, it was a very dark room with mirrors everywhere. There was lights all over the bar, a bartender, and 3 completely naked men. One wearing a gimp mask, 2 wearing these giant Jerry curl wigs, and they're all just dancing on the bar. They have like leather straps on. I immediately go, "This ain't for me," and I check. And I walked back downstairs. But I asked Jackie, I was like, "What happened after I left?" There were like dollars all over the bar. She was like, "Well, our friend gave the man $1." And I was like, "What did he do?" She was like, "He waggled his dick at her a little bit." I was like, "All right, then what did you do?" It's like, "I gave the man $1." And I was like, "What did he do then?" "Well, he turned around and he put his asshole in my face."
That should be more than $1. Yeah,
and then they walked back downstairs. And man, Lucky's in Pittsburgh. By the way, this is a wooden shack in the middle of a construction site.
They had it upstairs?
They had it upstairs. It's one of the funnest nights of my life. So anyways, we all had a great time. Check out Lucky's in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I had a fun time. Last time we went to Pittsburgh, I went to this like 3-store. You would have loved this place. That it's like a comic book store / record store / bookstore.
Fuck yeah!
And it's 3 stories. It's incredible. It's been there forever.
I can't read though.
That's what the records are there for, so you can listen and people can sing to you the words. But they had a pornography section.
Oh, okay.
And they had a lot of like old penthouses and old Playboys. And I actually was on the lookout for a Patti Smith interview. We were doing our Patti Smith series at the time. She did this interview in Penthouse that I couldn't find anywhere. I figured out where it was, and I found that penthouse in that fucking place in Pittsburgh.
Fucking Pittsburgh.
But at the same time, I also found a penthouse that I had when I was a teenager.
Wow.
That I had, of course, thrown away many, many years ago.
Congrats.
But
That's
I
amazing.
found one of my childhood pieces of pornography. It was incredible.
That's wonderful.
What a good day.
That is a great day.
It's a good day. It's a good memory. Thank you, Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Thank you for giving that to me.
Pittsburgh.
And there was a man in there with me who was asked to leave.
Yeah.
The guy came, the owner came in and they asked him to leave. And they said, "You can't come in here anymore. We told you to leave." He's like, "No, but I don't remember that." And he's like, No, you remember that. It was 2 days ago. We told you can't come in here anymore because you don't buy anything. You just sit here and you look. And he eventually left while I was browsing through the penthouses.
And that man was me.
Well, Holden, do we have any more staff picks?
That's a cold one he wants to close with.
Holden, what do you want to close with? You got something to close with?
Yeah, absolutely, motherfuckers. I want to close with the third video I sent you, Eric, and the only way I can tee that up is by screaming, April Head!
Here we go.
This.
We do have the power to turn it off, right?
Yeah, we do. But it's...
Rules are rules.
He chose it. So we gotta let him do it.
We have to look at his stomach, too?
No, you can pay... You don't...
Oh, no, not the hernia. Hernia cam!
It's gonna hurt! Huh!
How many people just unsubscribe to your Patreon?
Donkey Kong is here!
It's 9 o'clock, so that means that we don't have to finish this. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you
for joining us.
For ruining it at the end.
Yeah, right here. It was really, really biffed the landing on this one. So, thanks, everyone. I've been looking at the wrong camera all night long. So, thanks to everyone for, being with us.
It's a really bad time to do this, but please come to the LPN Beach Blanket Bingo on October 20th in
we'll
San
play
Diego
this
at the
video
Balboa.
again, dude. When
When you play this video, I will beat you in front of all of our fans.
Yeah.
If you can't make it to the show, that's fine. You can watch it online. We're going to be streaming it. Go to lastpodcastnetwork.com to get tickets to the event or to stream it. I am taking donations to beat up Holden on stage. $5 gets you one punch.
Yep.
This has been lovely, Marcus.
Yes, it has been. It's always lovely to be with you.
It's nice to be with you, Marcus.
Yeah, and please come to the live show or watch it on the stream because Caroline and I will be revealing who the Zodiac Killer is.